Hello, this is Chad Middleton. I am a vocational expert. I work at Vision Counseling and Vocational Consulting. We provide veterans with material evidence to help them in their claim for TDIU benefits as well as Social Security disability. If you're listening to this message, this may apply to you. So we'd like for you to give us a call, schedule a consultation so that we can talk about how our services may be able to benefit you in your claim for Social Security disability or TDI benefits from the VA. I have some good news on today. I have a veteran that we provided for services for, and he was recently approved for TDIU benefits. He didn't want to do an interview, but he did provided us a statement about his services, and I wanted to excuse me, I wanted to read his letter here on our YouTube channel to let you know that these services actually work. Okay, I'll tell you some more information about his his situation as we continue to read and explore this this particular incident. But I wanted to read his statement. He says, "Good day, Mr. Middleton. I am joyously submitting this letter to you as an update and a heartfelt thank you. Only with your help, by the way of your expert and thorough vocational evaluation report, did I get approved for my Veterans Administration totally disabled unemployability claim, permanent and total. The money I spent with your agency, I can safely say, was money very well spent. You were correct when you stated it would be better to submit your claim with the vocational evaluation report. I'm sure it was definitely the additional piece of information coupled with my medical records and work history that made the difference. The VA prominently referred to your vocational evaluation report liberally when making their decision, which only further proved your recommendation was the right choice. Although you did state a veteran could possibly get approved without one, but beyond doubt, your vocational evaluation report was golden. When I started researching possible vocational expert professionals like yourself, your straightforward approach and honesty stood out. Thank you, sir. Others, it seemed, place more emphasis on the fees up front before really understanding my situation. By you requiring potential clients to provide data for you to review before you would take on the task of providing a report actually was refreshing and comforting to know you were not just out to collect money and not provide something useful. I was really sold on your organization when your staff member refused to accept my money before you actually reviewed my information. I'm sorry, that's just a process that we do. Thank you very much, sir. I encourage anyone considering a TDIU claim to strongly consider vision counseling and vocational consulting. I did exactly as you advised, requested, by providing you with a resume, DBQ, copy of my previous decision letters, pertinent medical records, and other documents that would help clarify my situation. Yes, it is a life-changing event that I strongly feel without your assistance, I probably would be appealing and stressing over a denial. Again, I followed your words to the letter, and the results were in my favor. Now my wife can go back to college and get her master's degree, which we can afford. I write this letter to you because I'm not a public speaker, neither am I, and I don't want to embarrass myself. I wish you the best in your future endeavors with helping veterans get the benefits they deserve. Finally, I would be remiss if I don't acknowledge the work of the Veterans Administration for assessing my claim fairly and making a favorable decision for me. I salute you. This is a veteran that just recently contacted me and told me about a favorable TDIU decision. Now, I appreciate him because a lot of veterans use our services, get the benefits, and they don't follow back up with us. I'd like to get my veterans on my channel so that they can tell about the process. I don't know if this veteran was asked to do a CMP. I don't know what that process was like. So it would have been ideal to have them come up and me ask him some questions about what happened after he submitted the letter for you guys. But for me, it's work well done. It makes me know that when you do the work up front and you provide me everything that we need, we're able to do a thorough, comprehensive evaluation report that is going to be not partial, unbiased, totally objective, using the information that's already in your file. Okay, so I appreciate this veteran for following back up with us, and he was granted TDIU benefits. I also would have wanted to ask him how long did the process take. A lot of people want to know that information. They want to find out how long did it take? Did you have a CMP exam? And things like that. So unfortunately, he provided this statement. And once I post this, if he well, he probably don't want to comment on it either. But I really appreciate this type of follow-up. And hopefully you guys that are skeptical, you guys that are trying to get TDIU on your own, go ahead and see if the VA is going to approve it. Because like I said, some veterans, because their situation is so severe, get approved for TDIU benefits. It has been my experience that they're going to deny you. All right, especially with the changes in the DBQ about occupational and social impairment, is becoming more difficult to get TDIU benefits without a vocational evaluation report. So let me look at the letter. He also sent in the letter that he got from the VA. And I'm going to look over that right quick and see if there's anything here I can read for you. It says entitlement to individual unemployability is granted effective August the 11th, 2023. So here it is. His letter is dated March 8th. I think I told him to go ahead and do an intent to file. Then he filed with the report, and they backdated it all the way back to August of 2023. All right. Let's see. I want to go to the section where they refer to the report. Let's see. Do they have a section here? Anytime the VA makes a decision, whether favorable or unfavorable, they got to tell you what evidence they considered, and they also got to tell you why they denied you. One of the two, or approved you. They got to tell you that. So when you get your award letters is from the VA saying why they didn't approve it or why they actually approved it. All right. So we're going to go here. We already know that they granted the individual unemployability, but let's go to the award letter and find out, first of all, the evidence. They listed the evidence, a vocational evaluation report conducted on August the 2nd, 2023. So check this out, y'all. I provided the vocational evaluation report on August 2nd, 2023. And let me see, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. It took approximately 7 months for them to actually approve the benefit. Now let's see if he had he had a VA examination. So he actually had, I wanted to see that DBQ. If I can get that DBQ from this vet, it will be great. They did a DBQ or CMP exam on December the 7th and December the 15th. So look at this. I did the vocational evaluation report on August the 2nd. He had a CMP exam on December the 7th, August, September, October, November, December, 3 months later, and also December the 15th. Wait a minute. Okay, December the 7th and December the 15th. I do not have the DBQs, but it'd be very interesting to see the DBQs, okay? Because the vocational evaluation report, when the examiner has it, it has a way to influence how he rates your condition in regards to work, okay? Remember, these examiners don't want to deal with the work situation. But if you go into a CMP exam and they have a copy of the report, or you provide them with a copy of the report, then it can influence the examiner to rule in your favor. All right. I don't know if this is what the veteran did, but this is what it looks like. He had 2 CMP exams on December the 7th and December the 15th. Okay. All right. That's all he did. That was it. Now, this was a veteran that was already receiving Social Security benefits. So, again, Social Security benefits had no bearing on his unemployability. All right. So let's see. All right, here we go. Entitlement to individual unemployability. Entitlement to individual employability is granted from August 11th, 2023, because you are unable to secure or follow a substantially gainful occupation as a result of your service-connected other specified trauma and stressor-related disorder. Okay, on VA mental disorders examination, the examiner said you have difficulty attending to or are easily distracted from the task at hand, difficulty maintaining concentration and focus on work over a period of time, tends to skip from one task to another without completing the prior task, and difficulty remembering instructions and details of work assignments. Now check this out. This is the information the veteran shared with me during my initial consultation. I put this information in the report, and the examiner is citing information from the report and his reasoning or rationale why he feels like this person should get TDIU benefits. Ooh, this is wonderful. The VA examiner also stated you have significant difficulty functioning around other people, functioning as a team member, and feels uncomfortable around others. The VA examiner also stated your sleep is so disrupted that you are usually fatigued at work, making concentration and focus on work assignments difficult, and you are so depressed that you have difficulty sustaining energy and motivation to complete assignments at work. This is all information that I got from the veteran during our initial consultation. I write this information down and I place this information in my personal information in my vocational evaluation report. Things that the veteran says that contributes to his inability to work. All right, now we see the VA examiner making a comment about what's written in the report. Okay, now they're talking about the vocational evaluation. All right, the conclusion on the vocational evaluation, dated August 2nd, 2023, states that you are currently unemployed and the functional limitations directly associated with your mental health condition, as they are defined and categorized in your medical treatment notes and the VA rating decisions, warrant a determination that there is no reasonably stable job market that exists due to your service-connected disabilities. That's it. That's it. All right. So you tell me whether or not a vocational evaluation report is helpful. All right. They read the report. They went to the results of the comprehensive vocational evaluation, and they ruled in this veteran's favor. All right. Again, let me explain this to you guys. If I don't have enough information, if you don't provide me the medical documentation, I will not say what I said for this veteran. I won't say it. So it helps for you to have a consultation, because a consultation will give me an understanding of what your situation is like. All right. The proof is in the pudding, so to speak. All right. So if you're considering applying for TDIU benefits and you have already requested your DBQs, you already have a rating 70, 80, 90%, you haven't been working because of your service-connected disabilities, you got some stuff that's lined up to get this 100% rating. Okay. Now you might be okay with 90% and you're afraid that VA is going to take away your disability. VA doesn't do that. All right. If they take away your disability, it's because some doctor done said that your condition has improved. All right. And they have to have evidence to support it. Nobody is going to come in and take away your benefits. So some of my veterans that have come for a consultation, they say the reason why they haven't applied earlier because they was afraid that their condition or that their rating was going to be decreased and they don't want to touch it. I understand that. But if you're unemployable or you haven't worked for years or you just lost a job or you're continuing to lose a job because of your symptoms, your mental health or your physical limitations, if it's documented and it's complemented by what you say to me in my initial consultation, you have the start to get a vocational evaluation report. And this report can result in you getting the benefits. Now, let's see how much money this brother getting. All right. Because let me see. Because a lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot of people are complaining, but some people don't want to pay for a vocational evaluation report because they feel like it's too expensive. Well, let me say this. Your monthly entitlement Your monthly entitlement for TDIU benefits is $3,946.25. That's per month. Okay. Now the report is not $3,946. All right. That's the benefit you get monthly. Okay. From a report that's much less than that. Now you ask me, is it worth it? To me, I think it is. All right. You have to examine your financial condition. We do offer some type of a payment plan if that's what you'd like. But we have reasonable services. We provide a reasonable amount of time to get you the report. And once we get it to you, you submit it, it's very likely that the evidence can be used to get you 100% TDIU benefits. All right, veteran, I thank you very much for typing your letter of gratitude. We try and we strive to do this for every single vet that we work for or we work with. All right. A lot of people don't know about vocational evaluation services. This is what we do. All right. We're not VA experts. We're vocational vocational experts, and we work with different agencies providing vocational evaluations on disability. Okay. So if you're interested in these services, give our office a call, sign up for our next webinar. Matter of fact, if you start to schedule a consultation and it's too far in advance, you could also come to our webinar, sit in our webinar, and our webinar will give you an opportunity to ask as many questions as you'd like, fill out an intake form, give me some information about your current circumstances, and we can still go on to an assessment after that. Okay, thank y'all for checking out our videos. A lot of my vets that I talk to say, Chad, man, listen, I'm looking at your videos and I got everything that you need to start this evaluation. I appreciate that. All right, so to recap, we need DBQs. Go ahead and request them. If it's going to take 3 months, 6 months, whatever to get it, go ahead and request your DBQs. All of your award letters. All right, you go into My eBenefits. I believe that's what it's called, and you can get electronic copies of your award letters. You also need to get your blue button report, okay? And that is your VA medical treatment notes and history, all right? You give me about 2 years of medical records, that'll suffice, all right? I want to see what the doctors are saying about your condition. How much medication are you taking, all right? I'm going to need a resume. A resume tells me your employment history. Why is that important? Because the first thing we got to look at is why you stopped working. What was your past job? Can you return to your past job? Okay, based on how it's defined. And lastly, I need a list of all your active service-connected disabilities. All right, a list of them. Don't tell me what's in your award letters. Give me a snapshot of your actual active list of your service-connected disabilities. Any private treatment notes, anything like that, that'll be good. Now, you don't have to give me the stuff back. It's in black and white, all right? 1980s and your service medical records. I'm not going to need that. I'm not going to need it. All right. So give me something current that says why your condition prevents you from working today. The VA cannot discriminate, can't bring up age or why you stopped your last job because you got Social Security benefits, workers' comp. They can't use that. All right. They're only considering your service-connected disabilities, and that's also what I'm going to consider. All right. I didn't intend for this message or this post to be so long, but I wanted to share the good news. This veteran was awarded TDIU benefits, almost $4,000 a month for the rest of his life. His wife get to go to school for free. This is a win-win. All right. I'm not much of a salesperson, but when something good happens, I want to share it with other people so that this could be you if you took the time to get the information that we needed to actually do a TDIU comprehensive vocational evaluation report. All right. Thank you very much for listening to our channel. Like it, subscribe to it, make a comment, ask a question, and I'll try to get back with you as soon as possible. But most importantly, check our website out or email us if you have any questions. All right. God bless you. Take care of yourself. I hope to see you guys real soon.